Hello and welcome to Channel Sport this morning. It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salah.
And I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
Right, this is what the show looks like today. And obviously, we're starting off with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, as at the last count, 14 Super Eagles are in camp for the friendly match against Poland on the 23rd of March.
Yeah, that's Friday.
Right.
So close now. Okay, still on the program, we'll talk tennis. And this time around is a showdown between the lady in, how do I describe her now? The new kid on the block, yeah.
New kid on the block versus the old kid on the block.
Yep.
I like that one.
Naomi Osaka and Serena Williams. Well, the draw is not favoring her at all. They will be clashing in the opening round of the Miami Open.
Wow.
I'm not liking this.
Just yesterday, we're talking about Naomi Osaka being the heir apparent to Serena Williams, and all of a sudden she draws Serena Williams in the first round of the Miami Open. That's because Serena right now is on a wild card and she's unseeded and all that. So we'll see how that one pans out later on. Also on the show, to the NBA, LeBron James was on fire, recorded the 16th triple-double to lead the Cleveland Cavaliers to a very, very crucial victory over the Milwaukee Bucks. And that's why we'll start the show off this morning. LeBron James, King James, the Cavs, they have not been doing too well this season, been very, very inconsistent. But when you have King James on your side, you always know you can pull out that victory. And that's exactly what happened yesterday, early this morning, to be precise. The Cavs and the Milwaukee Bucks going up against each other, and it was the Cavs that emerged victorious in that particular game. LeBron James recording his 16th triple-double. We're not talking of any kind of triple-double here. We're talking about 40 points triple-double. I like the way you emphasized that one.
That was remarkable.
We're talking LeBron, first of all, before we talk about the other results of the day. LeBron James is just an amazing player, and what he's still doing at this level, Cecilia, it is out of this world. You know, 40-point triple-double? Yeah, let's go back to it.
That's ridiculous. It's 16th of the season. Fine. I mean, when you have a player like that, I mean, his shooting was like 16 out of 29. He added 12 rebounds and also 10 assists. So, yep. That's
incredible stuff. That's how it starts for the night. LeBron James, it kind of starts you get from players still in the prime. And LeBron, despite being in his 30s, is still definitely in his prime. On the other side of the divide, on the night was the Greek freak, right? Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? He was on fire as well.
But then that just wasn't, it couldn't even match up to what LeBron did on the night.
You know,
11 rebounds, 5 assists, and if you check LeBron, that's the reason.
LeBron won the war, won the battle.
Yeah, he won everything. But 40 points, man, that's remarkable.
That's remarkable. And Cecilia, usually when you see this kind of pairings, this kind of matchup, that's more appropriate. LeBron in his 30s, Giannis still a youngster in his 20s. You say it's basically a passing of the torch kind of matchup, right? But LeBron James is not going anywhere soon.
I mean, you could still see him playing the next 5 years at this particular, at the same level. Because the way he's churning it out, the way he builds out his team and all that, it tells you a whole lot about him.
Incredible stuff. And for the Cavs, very interesting. The coach went down, is actually taking a leave of absence because of illness. And so it's been a very tough one for the Cavs. And that's the confirmation of the results again, 124-117 over the Milwaukee Bucks. And Kevin Love is back as well.
Yeah, he's back. And this one, he just added a little bit of it, 18 points, 7 rebounds. His first action since that wrist injury. That was January 30th.
Very decent return.
Against Detroit. I mean, it's been a long time, but coming back and having 18 points, I think that is really huge.
Very huge. Very huge. And
so LeBron will definitely be getting the support he needs.
Absolutely. Much needed support arriving at the nick of time for LeBron James and the Cavs. Elsewhere, we saw action between the Hornets and the 76ers, ended 108-94. Joel Embiid, the process, scoring 25 points and grabbing 19 rebounds for the 76ers in that one. Ben Simmons as well too was on fire, right?
He was on fire. Got some points also in that.
Triple-double for Ben Simmons. I mean, what a player he is. Yeah, but
he's a young lad. Yeah. Okay.
It's still coming up, exactly. And for the 76ers, Cecilia, they're a very dangerous thing going into the playoffs, and they still have an opportunity to finish 4th in the Eastern Conference and clinch home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. Let's move on quickly to the matchup between the Lakers and the Pacers. Ended 110-100 in favor of Indiana. Victor Oladipo sparking a decisive run, finishing with 20 points. Miles Turner adding 21 points, and the Indiana Pacers recovering from that very, very slow start to get this all-important victory. The Bulls and the Knicks also faced up, ended 110-92 in favor of New York. Tim Hardaway Jr. scoring 22 points. And the Nuggets and the Miami Heat. I'm just check out the scoreline.
I mean, went overtime. I mean,
double
overtime. 141, 149, and you wonder, was this just a game? But it was just a game. It was an all-star game. It's just normal.
It's not an all-star game. I like that one.
Normal, regular season game. James Johnson scored 10 points in the second overtime.
James Johnson.
That was how Miami Heat just had to go past the visiting Denver Nuggets. Well, the team were actually tied at the time, 1-3-1. Or that was the first overtime period, 131. For Johnson was able to hit that layup, 2 trays and a dunk, and leave the Heat to win their highest. That's the highest points match in the franchise history.
Wow.
They've never been up to that.
Never. Incredible stuff. And last but not the least, the Warriors losing against the San Antonio Spurs. Very low scoring.
Low scoring
game
this season, right?
Yeah, boy.
They've never had it so low. Talking about 75 points for Golden State Warriors.
Right.
But you know the reason.
The reason.
No Klay Thompson, no Kevin Durant, no Steph Curry. At the end of the day, Draymond Green, who was also there, and in fact, I had to join. I scored just 18 points. You know, at the end of the day, I don't know. He had 33 points here. I mean, okay, he scored like 18 of his game high 33 points. In that one, I'm talking about LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's LaMarcus, yeah.
At the end of the day, you have Draymond Green leaving the field because he was actually need below somewhere, and he just couldn't come back in that one. So not having all these top stars simply means the Warriors will struggle.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, that's a long list, and it's worrying times for the Golden State Warriors going into the playoffs. We're almost there, and no Steph Curry, no Klay Thompson, no Kevin Durant, and now no Draymond Green. What's left?
Yeah.
I know it's the strength in numbers, that's their motto, but when you have all those guys missing, you're bound to struggle. So that's it for the National Basketball Association. Let's move on quickly. And our guy, your guy, Tyson Fury, is in the news again. I mean, it's been in the news for a long time now, ever since he got his license to return to boxing. And this time around,